Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm just kidding. This is not for kids. But Matty B here, live, homeless, not hopeless, real itty. Big R, big E, big A, big L, underline, quotation marks, small ity. So it's homeless, not hopeless in brackets, real itty. Now, a few topics to discuss here. The CPCA. I have been trying to get across to you guys the need to have this, and it's just not happening. So I'm going to have to go out and pick up some garbage right away here. And as I do that, I will be collecting bottles. And as I do that, I will be collecting donations for my nonprofit organization. Now, what we're going to funnel money into is starting a landscaping business that my woman, who also suffers from a bit of anxiety as I do, and it's hard for us to make appointments and stuff, and she suffers from a lot more than that, and I don't want to say what kind of trauma she suffers from, but there's quite a bit of it, and working with the soil and stuff really helps her. So not only does it help her, but I guarantee, or your money back, that you will love the result of your yard after my girl and whatever team we can afford for her to have with her, if it's just me or if we can afford to hire people to help her. But it will be more beautiful by far because she does way beautiful work and she enjoys herself. And at first I was worried about her health when she did it, but no, it gives her strength and happy wife, happy life. So I do want to get money into it. When I said funnel, it sounded illegal, so I don't want to say funnel. I want to say just get money into that account somehow to get her some proper tools and easier working, you know, somehow. But I am also, my girlfriend is also my beautiful bride to be, engaged to be married. No, just kidding. I do have one, but not about that. Okay, it's about the love we have for one another, and it's not a wedding. And if you know what the first religion of all time is, you'll know what kind of ceremony we're having. Because, yeah, we were first, and everyone else was based off of us, what we follow. And you don't have to agree with us. We're not going to push our religion on you, ever. We're not like Jehovah's, who go around selling you Bibles. Man-made scriptures, by the way. Made by man. You know. But I know that when I evoke, it's another word for praying. And, I don't do anything for self gain, like, is that what it's called? Self gain? Yeah, I don't do stuff for self gain, but I have had a sick wife that needed medicine one time, a wife to be, I'm sorry, and I evoked my goddess that I talked to, that I evoked, that I hope hears me, and that I know hears me now, because we were short exactly $5 to get such medication, and when I said amen, like we don't say amen, but when I said the amen part, a $5 bill floated right across where I was walking. So, coincidence, as you know, if you have a brain inside your head, there's no such thing as coincidence. Oh, and we're also going to think of fun games to do for homeless, not hopeless reality. And my channel's on YouTube, and it's mattsmith@youtube.com or something like that, I think. I'll send you guys the link, though. But I'm also going to have some stuff on Facebook, Matt Boomston Tide, or it's Matt Smith, Matty Beams, Matt Beamer, Beam, 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 Boom, 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 whatever. We all consume what you're doomed if you try to consume me, Matty B. Because I'll fucking sting thee. And I didn't mean to swear, Facebook people. But I'm not going on Facebook. I'm going on YouTube. So I didn't mean to swear, YouTube people. But guess what? I am not a cheap asshole. I am an expensive person I'm a homeless person with expensive tastes. So I can't afford to buy what I want to, so I just look in the windows, like a window shopper does. And then I save up my pennies and my nickels now, because they don't take pennies anymore. Somebody somehow should have told me that 10 years ago, because now 10 years worth of pennies is out the door. It's not able to be spent on my rent, which I needed it to make a dent into. So I just put all my money in my left shoe. If you ever break into my house, you'll know that. So you won't have to rip apart my house to look for it. It's in my left shoe. And it's usually only $5 or $10.20 or something. But my rent is very cheap. But not that cheap. Mistaken identity, don't miss it. My camera woman. Beautiful NLH. Me telling a tale of mistaken identity by the Winnipeg police, who thought they had their man. Little did they know, this ginger of 145 pounds at the time was not the 350-pound Native American in appearance with long hair as I had short hair. But the hoodie was the same color, and that was the only thing the same about us. So yeah, they let me go. After, and this was Trayvon time. So when they said stop or we'll shoot, I stopped. I didn't care if they were talking shoot me with a gun, taser, the other thing. What, bow and arrow? It doesn't matter. Like, whatever they use. Like I would have stopped, because they killed Trayvon with a gosh darn. Like, too soon? I don't think so. This was like 1999, something like that. Trayvon went down because he had a hood on, and he refused to get on his hands and knees for the police. No, it looked like he was pulling a weapon, but he wasn't. He was pulling his ID out, but he wasn't being instructed to do so, so I'm sure the officer did not really get any time for that, which is total awesomeness for the poor guy's mother, because she probably raised a very good boy in Trayvon. But, back to the comedy and not the sadness here, and they told me to stop or we'll shoot, and they had guns drawn, never mind freaking tasers. And so I stopped. I turned around. I did everything he said, except I didn't kneel on the ground. So they came at me full force, football tackle, boom, like they're the whole Crimson Tide defensive line, and I'm the quarterback for the other team by myself with no offensive line whatsoever. They're all drinking Gatorade. That's been like G-hold, made my whole offensive line G-hold so that they couldn't protect me, and I just got smashed into the ground. But that's an interesting, very interesting, and it's very funny, mistaken identity, if I don't say so myself. Also, growing up ginger is still in the making. That is going to be hilarious. Gingers, the real minority. Look into it. It's true. Alright, peace. Enjoy the rest of your day.